Happy Friday. Watching the end of an empire in real time is wild. Yeah, although I would change that slightly. I mean, it's the intentional destruction of empire with the intention of firmly, in a full-throated manner, putting a white supremacist, patriarchal, authoritarian theocracy in its place. I say to people all the time, kind of half joking, but really not joking at all, fighting and opposing fascism in the United States is really not how I envision spending my mid-50s. But I'm seeing a couple. It's like I'm scrolling through TikTok this morning after that big, beautiful turd in a punch bowl passed yesterday. I'm seeing people talk about, the importance of the midterms, the midterm elections. We really have to vote for Democrats. You think that Donald Trump and Republicans in the House and the Senate and people in Donald Trump's cabinet and his administration are like, oh God, no. Anything but Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries. Oh God, no. We're gonna put Chuck Schumer back in charge of the Senate so he can hold no investigative hearings and write some sternly worded letters and we'll make Hakeem Jeffries Speaker of the House. Hopefully he can carve out some time from his busy APAC schedule to, do what exactly? I mean that seriously. To do what? It is egregious to me that elected Democrats in the House and the Senate aren't putting their physical bodies on the line every single day and getting arrested every single fucking day. We elected them to be our representatives. And that is what our representatives need to be doing right now. They need to be putting their physical bodies on the line and getting arrested every single day. Make this administration criminally prosecute every Democratic member of the House and the Senate every day, instead of hanging out in the cloakroom with Republicans who, behind closed doors are saying, hey man, we're totally on board with you guys. Donald Trump is insane, but if we vote against this bill, my family's getting death threats already. But we're on board. We support you. I just can't say anything publicly. They should be physically getting arrested every single day. I appreciate very much, I very, 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 very much appreciate what Hakeem Jeffries did yesterday in giving his 8-hour speech, because it forced Republicans to pass this bill in the light of day, in the middle of the day, and not at 3 o'clock in the morning when the entire nation is asleep. I appreciate that. He should have brought a flamethrower into that chamber with him. But I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm rarely trying to be an asshole, and yet I end up being the asshole anyway with tremendous frequency. It's a serious question. Let's say that Democrats 16 months from now retake the House and the Senate. What are they actually going to do? And I ask that question in light of the fact that the Supreme Court has given Donald Trump immunity from prosecution. The Supreme Court has taken away the lower court's number one tool in fighting Donald Trump's executive orders and doing away with nationwide injunctions. And Donald Trump's budget passed. And ICE has now gotten something like $100 billion, $150 billion. We're building concentration camps in the United States. And think about, so he's got everything he wants. He's got everything he needs to do what he wants to do. Those things are now all in place. But 15 months from now, almost a year and a half from now, understanding everything that Donald Trump has gotten done in less than 6 months, 16 months from now, if we elect Democrats, that's going to undo all of this. That's going to fix everything. That'll take us back to being just a normal racist, misogynistic, bigoted, transphobic constitutional republic instead of what we're dealing with right now. I appreciate people's optimism in making those posts about the midterms and the importance of the midterms and the importance of electing Democrats. I really do. And I'm not a Democrat. I haven't been a registered Democrat in 20 years. They're not getting a single fucking dime from me this midterm cycle. Not one dime. Not one dime. I'll show up and vote. I always do. And almost every single fucking time I'm disappointed. There have been, I think, maybe 3 times where I've been happy. Well, there have been 2 times that I've been happy with the election results, when we elected Obama and then re-elected Obama. And it's like, I don't even know if centrist is the right word for Obama, but Jesus Christ. You know, during most of that time, we were drone bombing the shit out of Yemen and a bunch of other countries. Obama assassinated an American citizen on foreign soil without any due process. And then we elected Biden, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. What are they going to do? What are Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries going to do if we give them control back of the Senate and the House 16 months from now? We have progressed beyond the point of that having any impact at all. on what Donald Trump is doing, and he's got almost another year and a half to finish the job.